Hi folks, Van Prepper here with another Safe Act and gun news update. The first thing I'm going to get to is the Safe Act Part 2. Now I've talked a little bit about this before, but it's kind of moved further down the line to the point where they are ready to push a bill through the House. I don't think there's any chance this passes because it's an election year. Governor Cuomo doesn't want anything to do with this right now. If he had his druthers, he would probably not be dealing with the Safe Act stuff, period, right now. But it's worthy of mentioning what Assemblyman or Senator Diaz and some of the other people in the House or the Senate are pushing for. This is what they're looking for. This bill would actually call for a year after it was passed, if it were passed, that all assault rifles, including those registered, would be confiscated and destroyed. They had to be turned in. There's no holding on to those, even if you registered for them. For those of you who don't believe that registration always leads to confiscation, again, I can't fix stupid. If you don't want to learn from history and you just think that we magically have the only government in the history of the world that is not going to do this, you're living in a fantasy land. That's one of the things that's included in this bill. Another is it would reclassify, redefine the term assault rifle, because that's how they work this. They're going to make assault rifle to be all sorts of things. First off, we already know that what they define as an assault rifle is not an assault rifle, but they're looking to further redefine this to include a bunch of more things, including any pump action rifles and a whole bunch of pump action and semi-automatic shotguns, because, you know, somehow a shotgun becomes a rifle in the mind of the people who know nothing about guns. It's already going to be illegal. In New York, I didn't even know this, that I am not allowed to have a shotgun that can hold more than 5 rounds. That's pretty insane. There's lots of shotguns that can hold more than 5 rounds. I apparently can't have one. It's a good thing I found that out before I bought one, because I was going to go look for a semi-auto shotgun at some point, but probably not going to waste my time now if I can't have one that, if they can't even sell me one that's going to have over 5 rounds in it. Also, they are looking to regulate, further regulate. Initially, they would want the confiscation of what they've already called assault rifles, and then they would want the registration of this new stuff, including 50 caliber rifles and some shotguns, pump action rifles, all sorts of things that they're going to redefine as assault weapons. And if you don't think they're coming to get those in a year, you're crazy, because they're already saying they want to come and get the other ones in a year. On to another topic, the state of Kansas. Congratulations, Kansas. You are a free state, and I love it. The state of Kansas has passed a bill through the Senate, and it's headed to the House now, that will nullify and make void all local laws that restrict the freedom to, to carry and exercise your Second Amendment rights. It makes it almost universal through the state that you can open carry. It takes away a lot of the municipalities where we all know that when you get to a big city, you tend to get into more tighter gun control, things that are more restrictive, and they're going to take away a lot of that freedom, where they can't pass anything that's going to run in opposition to this bill or restrict rights beyond what this bill would allow through the capital of Kansas. They put through the State House. Outstanding. I mean, I wish New York would do this, but I really don't, because if New York is already run, our laws are already made by the people. They're essentially already geared toward who runs our state. So if we did come up with new laws, we'd have more stuff like the Safe Act and the Safe Act Part 2. So, and finally, I put out a video yesterday that said it was about the Fort Hood shooting, and it said that I made the statement that I thought we were going to see another push for gun control, and I wondered how long it was going to be. Well, we already have our answer. Yesterday, Harry Reid already came out and said that if we had just had background checks, we need more gun control, because if we had just had background checks, this shooting could have been prevented, because this person was mentally ill and they wouldn't have gotten this gun. Well, Harry Reid, you don't know what you're talking about, but don't let facts and logic get in the way of your mantra that you're going to repeat over the next couple of months while you try to ramp this up. This gentleman, and I use that term loosely, did indeed pass a background check to get his gun. So expanding background checks would not have prevented this tragedy at all. Because he didn't go through illegal means or anything. He didn't do a private person-to-person sale. He went to a gun shop and passed his NCICS or whatever those things are, that instant background check. So, Harry Reid, you're a fool still. Feinstein's going to be coming out with another thing. She's got those things sitting around on her desk waiting for the next tragedy so she can pull those new bills out, the old fossil. I am Van Prepper. This has been another Safe Act and Gun News Update. Happy shooting, everybody.